Ladies and gentlemen,
we are live from the Shag Carpet Shack here in Columbia, Tennessee. What's up, everybody? We got Chase Blanchard.
We got Doug Lukonen, and this is the Power Move Podcast. Listeners, welcome to the Power Move Podcast. Yeet! It is season 2, episode 3, and we've got a very special pod. As always, my co-host Doug Lukonen.
What's up, guys? And not to mention, not to forget, but we got the ladies.
The ladies
for Spouse Pod. We got
Ladies Night.
The Abster.
Mentioned
many times on the pod.
Hey.
And Lex the Flex.
Gang.
Lex the Flex.
Boom. So let's roll right into it.
Let's do it.
We're doing the Mo's of the Week.
Mo's of the Week, baby.
The special guests are involved. They've got their songs. We've got our songs. My song, I'm going love route. I'm going straight from the bottom of my heart.
Love route.
Because it's Spouse Pod. So my song is Never Stop, the wedding version by Safety Suit. Because it was one of our wedding songs. Yeah.
Cute. I don't even remember.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my God.
Not even 3 minutes in, got a dagger. Right into the heart.
I played that to my wife after drinking an entire bottle of champagne by myself.
By himself.
At the after party. Right there. The reception. So.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, I totally played that song for my wife to be sweet. What's your song, Chase?
It was a long time ago.
So
it was 6 years ago.
Well, here let Abster follow up. Let's see how she follows up that sweetness that you gave.
Yeah.
What about you, Abster?
Yeah,
What's your
out.
song of the week?
Well, mine doesn't have anything to do with being sweet.
That's all right.
That's fun.
That's obviously not.
Hey, I do love him though.
Yeah.
And so I found this new show named called Songland. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's like on NBC, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second season, but they like give songwriters like a chance to get in front of like Lady Antebellum and Julia Michaels and
Martina McBride.
Yeah,
Martina McBride. And this one girl did a song called Champagne Nights, and it's just about like, even if you're broke and you don't have any money and you can't really afford to go out to the bars, like, it's fun just to hang out, like, in the country. And, like, I think one of the lines is, we don't need doubles and bubbles to get in all kinds of trouble out in the country.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just so cute, you know?
So it's an original.
Yeah, it's
written by this
girl wrote it.
Yeah, this girl.
It's songwriters. It's kind of like American Idol, but
yeah, but with the I've seen it. Yeah, but the songwriters, not the actual entertainers.
Yeah. So they pick which songwriter song that they want to record. Yeah. And I think it was Lady Antebellum. They picked Champagne Nights. They kind of, fix it to match what they want to match. But I just thought it was so cute.
Yeah.
So that's available on YouTube then. We can go look it up.
It's available everywhere.
It's out there.
Available everywhere. That's
so if you can find songs, it's available.
Yeah. YouTube Songland, Lady Antebellum. It shows up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
Love it. All right. Let's toss it on over the flex.
Time for the
Flex.
Team Blanchard.
Team Blanchard in play.
Team Blanchard.
Team Future Blanchard.
Blanchard Maker.
Blanchard.
Blanchard.
The Blanch Maker. That sounds like a stiff drink.
Blanchard Maker.
The Blanch Maker.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, babe. Go ahead,
Flex. Flex.
Is Here for the Party by Gretchen Wilson.
Because we're all
always here for the party.
Yeah.
I'm 23 years old. I'm trying to live my best life. All right.
I'm about Gretchen.
I mean,
she is.
She's about Gretchen.
I like Gretchen.
Yes.
Redneck Woman's awesome.
She
I
a
love that
redneck
song too.
woman.
Yep.
She got a baby on her hip.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Christmas lights on
all
front
all
porch.
year long.
Hey, I find that incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who wants to do that?
Versatile.
Yeah.
It keeps you safe at night. I mean,
Keeps you safe at night.
Whenever we took off our Christmas lights, I told Chase to just leave the little
hooks.
I said, leave them things on there.
Yeah.
Save us time. He said no.
Yeah.
The only problem is you got carolers coming up in April.
Yeah, I mean,
Singing,
it did look
singing on
What's
your
wrong
front
with
porch.
that?
It did look pretty eyesore, pretty eye catching.
It's hard to get
for a bad reason.
wished a Merry Christmas 5 months in a row.
Yeah, that, and the HOA would have been like, don't think so. Take those down. But yeah, that's awesome. That's always her go-to song. So
Nice
love
song.
it, love it. So my song of the week is just blasting American Dreams, Shoot to Thrill, Play to Kill, AC/DC. Love that song. Always gets me fired up. And honestly, I really love it because it reminds me of Iron Man.
Ooh,
Like, I think it's Iron Man 1. I think it's Iron Man 2 as well.
I love
but,
all Iron Mans.
Oof, love Iron Man.
I love the Iron
Robert
Man.
Downey Jr. Yeah, I mean, so hype song. And actually the reason this is my song of the week is because I was just at Tyler Steigerman's house the other night.
Boom.
And we were organizing his inventory of Worthwhile brand, the clothes and stuff. And we got done and we called it a day.
Shipwreck
And
his tank top.
We got on YouTube and just like went down a black hole of looking up AC/DC and Motley Crue concerts live. And we were watching like concerts back in '91 of AC/DC playing like Shoot the Thrill, and it was phenomenal. Like, so that's why my song of the week, Mo's of the week, Shoot to Thrill, AC/DC.
That's awesome.
Love it.
It's time to move on then. Moving on to those power moves.
Power. They're laughing at us. They can't even contain it. The power moves. What this foundation of a podcast is built on: freedom, power moves, America, shag carpet.
Success. Leather thrones.
Perfect.
By the way, everybody, real quick, we're going to make a side feature. The Flex is sitting in our new chair for the fourth guest in the room, the Floral Roller.
The floral.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Shag Carpet Shack Floral Roller and Flex.
And the leather throne.
The leather
Bachelor.
throne, as usual, the staple
The stallion.
of the Shag Carpet Shack
Stallion
with
of
the
the Shag
abster in
Carpet
it.
Shack.
So now that we're done discussing furniture.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's talk about
Power moves.
Power. So, ladies, I mean, what is a power move to y'all? I mean, y'all have heard us talk about it. What is a power move to y'all? What is the definition of a power move to you guys when you hear it? When you hear us talk about it or the idea of it?
I feel like it depends. In the situation, honestly.
Yeah.
Depends on where you're at in life. Power move could mean being selfless for others or putting yourself first. Either way.
Absolutely.
Deep.
I know that got real deep.
I like that.
Right
Yeah.
off the bat.
Dang, coming in swinging hard. What about you, Abster?
I feel
I
like
don't know
I
if I
don't
can
even know what a
follow
power
that
move is.
That's a power move. But that was such a excellent perspective from a nurse. But yeah, I
For
mean,
real. It was. I don't know. I feel like a power move to me is just something that maybe makes you feel better, makes your day better, makes somebody else's day better. You know,
love
I
that.
feel like life in general is all about your relationships with people and communication, and I think that's probably one of the biggest power moves is helping somebody or doing something to help yourself so you can help other people. You know, just kind of being there for your community, you know, and the people that you love around you.
Nice. Deep. Let's roll then. Okay. Yeah, my power move helped myself.
There you go.
But it also helped my family.
There you go.
I've had a truck that has not ran since August of 2018. And we got her fixed, baby. We replaced the fuel pump.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, that's when the tag expired. That's how I knew. So the fuel pump on it went out, and I replaced it. And then we couldn't find out why it wouldn't run because it ran one day and shut down for a while. And this is a power move I talked about way back when. It was like, I'm going to fix
You're
the
gonna
truck.
get it, and you
Well,
did.
we got it, baby.
You got it.
And so we found out the fuel pump was a bad part. We literally just had to put in another one.
Oh, like the
That's
new
so sad.
fuel pump that you got was a bad one.
Yep, heartbreaking.
Wow.
So now we're just driving her all over the damn place. It's amazing. Her
Another
name's
power
Gemma.
move is that we did it ourselves.
Yes.
Like,
That's
never
extra.
done that before, and we did it ourselves.
We
Y'all
changed the
too?
fuel pump
Yeah.
together.
Dude, power couple, power
couple
moving,
move.
We
power
also-
starting the truck.
Another power move was replacing the starter on our Mercury Mariner and having to take the airbag off of the steering wheel.
No, the ignition, but yes.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah,
we had to take the airbag
The
out.
entire ignition cylinder. This is me with the airbag. Oh,
Yeah.
being very careful.
Oh, yes, it'll explode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or,
Holy cow.
in my face. Yeah.
Pow! Power! Explosion!
Break my
and
teeth
to-
out the back of my throat.
To put it back on the steering wheel, you have to like kind of press it. And you have to not only press it, but sit right in front of it to
Oh my
press
God.
it.
And
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
you gotta line it up.
That's talking about
perfectly.
power nervous.
Oof.
It was amazing.
Woo.
After I got it in there, it was like diffusing a bomb. That's
Yeah.
what
So
it felt
basically,
like.
you are the bomb squad.
The green wire, the red
Yeah.
wire.
Because it was like, do this right and make sure you don't like shoot your chin through the back of your brain. Yeah. So that was good.
Yeah.
We did it though.
You did it.
We can't make close to that.
That's awesome.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can find anything on YouTube.
You really can.
Literally,
do
you
it.
can find anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
All right.
What about you, Abster?
Let's throw it to the Abster.
Yeah.
Are
Team
we on power
Lukonen.
moves?
Yes, you're making a power move.
My power
And you
move
can't
is
say being on the Power Move podcast. All the guests try to say,
yeah.
I'm on the Power Move podcast. That's my Power Move.
I mean,
Not
not,
up in
where
here.
I was going, but
Oh,
yeah,
Oh.
that's depressing.
Yeah, it is.
just kidding. My power move is super simple. Staying late at work. I feel like I kind of bite the bullet, stay late, so I set myself up the next day for success.
Preparation.
You know, and when you come in the next day, you're like, you know what? I am glad I stayed late.
Plan to
because
plan.
now I got less stuff to do and I can get going. So my power move is pretty simple.
Keep the stress low.
So staying after obviously sounds like unasked too, as well.
Yeah.
Like you're not asked to stay that late as you do.
Yep.
That is a power move.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a true
Above
power
and
move.
beyond. Stepping up
Plan
to
to
the plate.
Stepping up to the plate. Plan to plan. Preparation.
Boom. Home
Love
run.
it. Love it. What about you, baby?
Y'all
Flex.
know mine.
Lexie. Flexie.
Y'all know mine. Chase talked about it, I guess, last week. But in case y'all didn't listen, my family and I, Chase was not there, but it was me and my parents, and we were on the way to the lake. I'm a registered nurse, for those who don't know. We were on our way to the lake, and my dad slammed on the brakes. And to make a long story short, there was a very bad motorcycle crash. And I'm going to save everyone the horrible details of this poor man. But he was in very, very, very bad shape. So I was one of the first people on the scene, and I was the only person on the scene with medical background. And EMS finally got there. We kept him stabilized at the scene, and he ended up getting life flighted. So I do not know how he's doing right now. I hope he's okay. We've been praying for him every day, but that's my power move.
That was powerful.
Flex the flex.
Super.
That was
Super
Kept him
power.
stabilized
Superpower.
until he got to the hospital. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
The flex,
we don't
saving
save
lives.
We don't save lives in the budget office.
No.
We try to save pennies.
Yep. And
Dumb.
I'm all for saving
Yeah.
pennies.
yeah. Puts you in a house.
Save
but-
them dollars.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
saving
you know, you
dollars.
could die from starvation, and if you don't have the dollars,
That's right.
Exactly.
you'd be in trouble.
Yeah. It's
Anyways.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's pretty crazy. But like you said, if y'all know the details, it's pretty gruesome. So
Any motorcycle accident, I feel like, is
Yeah,
not.
it's-
You're just never gonna.
I mean,
It's
honestly,
pretty-
like
Flesh and
I've seen
pavement.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. And I feel like that's probably why no one even was going around him.
Yeah.
Was because of how he
They just
looked.
didn't.
I mean, it just, if it wasn't for my adrenaline, my adrenaline was so up. Once I got back into my parents' truck, I had asphalt burns
Yeah.
on my knees and on my feet because it was 80 degrees that day.
Ugh.
And I had no idea because I was bent down by this man for 30 plus minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, it took me appalled. I was like, oh my gosh. And obviously jumped into action, but then afterwards, I kind of felt a little sick and
Yeah.
yeah.
stomach
With
was
a
kind of
motorcycle-
churning. And
Yeah. Like, no matter how many clothes and protective gear you have on, asphalt
Oh,
can just
yeah.
eat right through
Oh
it.
yeah, no, he had a helmet, so God knows what he would look like without his helmet.
Yeah.
He had blue jeans on. I mean, like he was wearing stuff that he was supposed to wear, but
Wow.
Well,
Great job, Flex.
great job.
Yeah.
Great job, Flex.
appreciate it.
Power
Uh,
move.
As like you said when I was on the previous episode, it's kind of hard to follow it up, and mine's a little simple compared to that. But my power move for this past week is I have been relentlessly looking up and showing homes on behalf of a lot of my good close friends. And you're thinking, oh my, Chase, that's your job. But I've been showing them homes and looking up homes for rent. Like I'm trying to get them hooked up with a house to rent, not to buy. And a lot of times, realtors really throw that off because 99% of the time, we don't even get paid a single dime for that.
Yeah.
We don't get paid nothing. And even if we do, it's $100. And even then, that $100 has to go through our company. Our company gets a split of that. Like, we don't ever see it. I mean, we don't ever see it. So, but for my homies, always anybody that is in my sphere of influence, all my friends, anybody that knows me, I'm willing to help you out in any way, shape I can, at any time that I have given. So I think hopefully we're actually waiting to hear back. They applied for a house, so fingers crossed they get it. So I know that's kind of the thing that usually gets definitely pushed to the side. Like a lot of agents, I know that I know that we have people we direct them to, and I'm just like, call this person, you know, versus actually getting out there, showing it themselves, which we obviously can do, and taking the time to look them up, knowing very upfront that we're not going to get paid anything, not a single penny.
Boom.
So, boom, do it for my homies.
Man, that's awesome.
So
Chase has been really selfless on his most recent power moves. He was like, boom, shout out Flex, boom. Doing things for his boys right here, his friends.
For the boys.
Doing it. Boom.
Do it for the boys always.
So now it's time to get into the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty.
This is what you've all tuned in for. You're thinking, spouse pod. Is it just going to be a bunch of lovey-dovey stuff? No, we're going to ask the questions
absolutely not.
that you're going to get into. Might cause an argument. Probably already has. We don't even know. No. But we've got these questions out here that maybe you want to have a conversation with your significant other and find out.
Like jot down some notes.
Yeah.
Like corner them up. Turn on the light.
I.e., Doug did this. Don't do that. Don't be like Doug. Yeah. Or Doug did this and it was a good thing.
Be like Doug.
I might could do that.
Be the Douglas.
Boom. Captain Dougie. Back. So, something we've been talking about on the pod is we're going to take a trip to Lambeau Field in Green Bay to see the Titans
Lambeau leaping
the
in the end zone.
Packers.
I like how we just take you from 0 to 100 there.
Yeah, we just...
to Lambeau. Yeah. December 27th.
Speaking of Lambeau...
I hope it snows 40,000 feet of snow.
Speaking of Lambeau, that's what this Power Move podcast is built off of. We're built like a Lamborghini. 0 to 100, no time whatsoever.
No time.
Just
negative seconds.
So anyways, ladies, what do you think of Chase and I doing the Power Move podcast and also us going on a trip to Lambeau Field December 27th?
You go first, Abster.
I think it's great. I'm always down for some guy time, like dudes just to get away from work and like go be dudes,
That's awesome. That's why you married her, right? That's why she's missing
I don't know that's the only reason.
Chase is jealous of that answer, that's why.
No, you did the same thing.
It gets better, Chase.
I thought she was going to take a 90-degree turn and say, I'm all down for dude time because that leaves me at peace and quiet. I thought that's where she was
I do
going.
get the bed to myself.
Yeah.
It's a great
It's all mine.
Yeah, I thought that's where she was going.
But truthfully, our special guest, Frank, we got over here, he's taking up 80% of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Frank the Tank.
I told Chase, I said, when is it? Oh, it's December 27th. I add it to your Christmas.
Automatic cut into the Christmas budget. Christmas budget. Tranquilized.
It is. That's too close to Christmas.
I think that's a good idea.
Get away, but I mean, by golly.
You gonna pay for it.
You gonna pay for it. You gonna pay for it.
Believe that.
Santa's gonna bring you some tickets, and that's about it.
That's all you get.
Maybe a coat and some hand warmers.
He's gonna need some hot hands for sure. Oh man,
that's awesome.
So, what about us doing the Power Move podcast? What do you guys think of that?
I think it's great.
Just in general, or at the game?
At the
field.
I
think it'll be cool.
Yeah.
How are y'all even gonna make that work?
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, baby. It's none of your concern.
God.
That's gonna be his carry-ons, all the pod equipment on the flight.
How many mics do you have, sir? That's not my mic.
Oh, that's birthday too.
Wow! She said y'all flying.
Savages.
Wow. Here we go.
She
now pod's getting good.
Savage.
His birthday's in 2
There's
weeks.
7 freaking questions left. Oh man,
that's awesome.
I'm just playing.
No.
So luckily my mom's a travel agent, so we're gonna get some deals hopefully on that plane too.
My sister-in-law, but they're only boyfriend and girlfriend. But anyways, her mom is like deep into Marriott, so we could get a hotel deal too.
I don't think you're supposed to say that out loud, but yeah, sure. I'm
Wait,
just kidding.
are we?
Edit,
What happened?
Edit, cut it.
Edit.
I'm leaving it in. I don't care.
That's in. That's in.
No, my dad's the same.
We're trying to get a
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He travels and he's got points and stuff.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a bargain.
Trying to get a bargain. We're all about them deals and them
Yeah.
steals on the Power Move podcast.
As close as we can get, the best room we can get.
Boom.
As
for
much as our
gonna share a
birthday
bed.
and
mean, if that's
Christmas
what it
money
takes.
can afford.
That's it. So, moving on from that, I already know a couple of things, obviously, that I think she is going to say, Lexie. But what are some classic things on behalf of your men, Chazé, Dougie Fresh,
You had
that
to
are
remind them.
yeah, I had to remind them. What are some classic things that we do on a day-to-day or week-to-week or month-to-month basis that if we stop doing, that it would be really weird if we stopped doing, or you would think, okay, he normally does this in the morning, or he normally does this in the afternoons, and if we didn't do it, you would either think something's wrong with us or something's up, or like I said, or it'd be weird. Let's keep it somewhat PG
Abby's over
or
there giggling.
PG-13 because Abby's already laughing. So, I mean, what do you girls think?
Abby, you go first because you were giggling. I need to know.
I don't know if this is PG-13, but one thing that's so weird that Doug does.
I don't even know.
I didn't even ask about weird. Dang.
Well, it's weird, but he does it every morning, so it'd be weird if he didn't do
Oh,
it.
Exactly.
yeah.
It'd be weird
Yeah.
if we didn't do it. That's exactly what we're looking
normal
for.
people
Tell us.
get up and they get their clothes, get dressed in their bedroom,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we have 2 bathrooms, and Doug has just taken it upon himself to take over the second bathroom. So it's like his own bathroom. really.
Right.
He's got all the stuff in there. So he'll get up, get his clothes, take a shower, and then get dressed in the kitchen. Fully dressed, fully clothed in the kitchen.
I don't want to disturb my sweet little angel while she's
There you-
sleeping.
See?
And I know he says that when I ask him, but it's just, it's so strange to see, him getting dressed in the kitchen.
I try to
That's
keep
nice,
I keep
though,
the light
because
off.
He slams
Yeah.
doors and he'll shower and spray loads of clothes.
Chase will.
Aww.
Yes. I think he tries to be quiet.
I
but it
definitely
just
try to
does
be
not
quiet. I was
work.
just about to say I try to do those things
It
too. I was just about to
does
say I try to do
not
those
work.
things.
Well, it does help.
I don't even turn on the flash. I leave the light off when I'm getting ready at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
I leave the light off. I don't even turn on the flashlight on my phone. I just turn
Use
up
your
the
screen
brightness
from
on the
it.
screen.
Well, it
No,
does
I
help
use the
that our
flashlight.
bathroom isn't connected to our bedroom.
Oh,
So,
Right.
that
but our
does help.
closet is in there, but
Yeah.
our bathroom's separate. So, it's just, I've never seen somebody get dressed
That
for
is
work
weird.
in the kitchen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can see everything too because I
Yeah.
can have the
You
light
see-
Well,
on.
why not come in this room?
The Shag Carver Shack.
Shagging it up.
Oh, because I just fed Frank. Usually I get out of the shower, feed
Okay.
Frank while
Oh,
he's eating.
yeah.
I'm getting dressed so I can let him out as soon as
Power.
we're
Okay.
done.
That's a power
So
move
there's a
right there.
system here.
I've
There's
got a
system.
pattern.
He's definitely got a system.
Yeah.
I'm a pattern
Definitely.
guy. Yeah.
Definitely.
So, what about you,
There we go.
Lexie?
Something that you do. Probably every single time a truck passes by, you say, "Nice truck."
If he didn't do that,
If he did not do that, it would be one of those
Oh
things.
my
Like
God.
if he were, I hope obviously this doesn't happen, but if he were to die tomorrow, it would be one of those things that if a nice truck passed by, I'd start bawling my eyes out because that's just what he does. I even do it whenever he's not there. I'm like, "Nice truck."
I bet
Oh
he's.
my God,
that's so
sound like
cute.
Chase.
I bet he said
That's
that about
precious.
all 12 trucks that you
He has 13.
Nice.
13.
13.
he didn't say
Yes.
that when he saw my truck. But it's an older
Solid truck.
yeah, old truck, bro.
Solid farm truck you got there.
That's
All right,
that's
Chaz.
true.
What about Flex? What are some things she does if she didn't do? You'd be like, oh, something's wrong.
Lord have mercy. I mean, she is a normal systems type of person, but I guess the main thing is if we ever sit down and choose to watch a movie or a show and know we're gonna binge a show, usually 2 or 3 episodes. If we're gonna sit down to watch anything, if she doesn't get ice cream, it's
Or popcorn.
popcorn.
That's Dougie.
It's-
Dougie's
it's
popcorn.
I
Like-
love popcorn.
I'm already sitting down. I choose what we're gonna watch, and I automatically press pause, without hesitation, because that's
Yep.
play, pause, Let
Gotta
her
get my
get
snack.
what she needs. Yep.
I mean, can I add one on for Lexie?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go for it.
If we ever went out to eat and she got an alcoholic beverage and didn't add salt to it,
Yeah.
I would be really weirded
Yeah,
out.
just know that
And not
something's
just
going
a
on.
little shake.
No.
Like the
A
whole
lot of bake.
container.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If my lips aren't dry like that SpongeBob episode by the end of the night, then we have an issue.
There's a problem.
There's a problem.
You're like, we're at the wrong restaurant. She
I
hates, she
had
hates
to
this
add
place. She does not want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like she will wait until like that salt shaker gets there. She won't take another sip
Right.
Oh no, I
or
can't.
another dip of the
I
ketchup or
literally
something.
can't.
Yeah, so the Abster, she is very particular. She's a very detail-oriented person.
True that.
And so when she comes home,
Which
and
made her the best. OA.
she's just so if she like if things didn't bother her, I know this is kind of like it's an oxymoron, but if something didn't bother her, I'd be like, who is this?
Oh, man.
Because
That
like
makes sense.
like if
I
there's
don't know if
like
that's a dig or not.
no, it's not.
No, it
Like a
makes
certain
sense.
amount of dishes in the sink, it's gonna bother her, and she's gonna go start doing them.
She's not acting like her OCD self.
Yeah, if she's like, screw them dishes, and she doesn't even say it out loud, she just walks through and it's like, and it may bother me, but like if she didn't think that something needed to be fixed or worked on around the house, I'd be like,
Something's
going on?
up. Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
No,
That's
it's
true.
That
a
makes
good
sense.
thing. Like
That's true.
we are always trying to get a project done on the weekend that's home oriented.
Yeah.
Mainly because my sweet little baby wife is about it.
She's about it. She's
Yeah,
about
about
that
it.
action.
Yeah,
You know
we've
what,
been
Esther?
working on fence
Be
for like
about
a
it.
year. Boom.
Yeah.
Same.
Come help me with
Yeah.
these
Same
flower
at the
beds,
farm.
because
Well, I feel like we were talking about this yesterday, a couple days ago. I don't know when it was. But, like, if I'm the kind of person that if I don't stay busy and have something to do, like, have something for my brain to do, I just get, like, super depressed.
Yeah.
my brain is wired.
Super
It's
sad.
constantly moving.
And I just feel,
Yeah.
like, so
Yep.
moody.
Yep.
So I feel like I have to just constantly keep my brain occupied.
On a task.
So it can't, like, go into the deep depths, you know?
Yep.
Like,
I'm the same.
I think that's why I am that way. And I like stuff clean. I like to clean.
Like to clean. Clean.
Clean.
Just so everyone knows, I like to clean.
Hashtag clean sweep.
Speaking of clean, so this is gonna get into the nitty gritty of
Yeah,
clean
let's
slash
do
dirty.
it. Do it. Do
And
it. Do
the
it.
number one question everyone always asks: what are just two,
Just
no more
two.
than two?
Only
What
two.
are two
Yikes,
pet
that's tough.
peeves?
This is the one time we're gonna shut
Rough.
down honorary
Yep.
mentions.
Hey, look, yep. And wait, hey, rule is, me and you can't say a thing. We can't defend ourselves or anything.
Nope.
What are two pet peeves?
Just take
that
it on
you-
the chin.
that you have with us, the significant others. What
And
are
we
two
get
pet
we get
peeves?
to we get to
Yeah, we get our turn, but we're not gonna say anything while you're speaking.
duh.
You have the floor.
Okay.
Wow.
One.
Interrupting's a pet peeve. Go ahead, Flex.
Stop.
Sorry,
Yep.
Flex. Go ahead.
No, one of the biggest ones for Chase is anytime we are watching something, especially if it's something new, and he misses one word. The word "the" could be something. He's hiding his face right now. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. If the person says like, "Yeah, I like that ice cream truck," and he doesn't hear the word "the," wait, what'd he say?
Rewind
and
it.
immediately rewinds it. I mean,
He's shaking his head.
A 2-hour movie in 6 hours.
I'm agreeing.
Like Tannehill, he said, "Run it back."
Like, oh my
Did he say
gosh.
back
I'm
or
like,
did he say flat?
and I'm like, this is what he said. And it's the exact same sentence. And he's like, no, he didn't. And it's literally the exact same sentence that I just said.
I do it.
All right,
It annoys
that's
the hell
that.
out of me.
You can keep drilling them, or you can say the second one.
Of course, it's
I
true.
love
It's
this.
true.
This is great.
I love it. Yeah,
Continue.
it's fun.
Ugh.
It's so
I think
so
of
fun.
maybe the second one that really bugs me. Probably either the dishes, because I'll tell him to put the dishes up and he leaves them in the sink, or him leaving his hats literally everywhere,
1,000,000% can't.
or farting on me. Those are like a 3-way tie.
That's a tie. I don't know. Farting on me would take precedence.
I mean,
there.
it's pretty bad, but I've dealt with it for 5 years. So.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's true.
All right, Chazé.
All of those.
Chazé, it's your turn now. You gotta.
Oh, it's my turn.
Let her have it.
Well, so one of the things is
Oh. Sorry.
one of the things that honestly is a good but bad thing. It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing sometimes.
He's covering it up.
No, it is. It's a double-edged sword.
He doesn't want to catch the counter.
It is.
You don't want that flag.
So, especially when we were dating, it was really, really a pet peeve of mine because I knew she would do it. It would be her super earliness. So when she says, "I'm gonna be at your house," when we were dating, and she'd come over, she's like, "I'm gonna be at your house at 6." I think to myself, okay, it takes me 10 minutes to shower, a couple minutes to dry off. I'm gonna get in the shower at like 5:40, and that gives me 20 minutes. That's enough time. She will arrive at like 5:42, like 15 to 18 minutes early, and
Trying to catch the boy in the shower.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
He wishes.
Woo!
but yeah, no, seriously, like she's so early, and then on top of that, like I said, double-edged sword. Now that we're living together, when we go places, like we're expected to be at her mom's
The boy
at
gotta
1
get it
o'clock.
together.
Make his ass get
We're
up.
expected to be at her mom's at 1 o'clock, and we live literally like 12 minutes away.
7 minutes.
She's like, "Come on, it's time to go. It's 12:30. We have 30 minutes. It only takes us 12 minutes to get there." So that definitely is one of my things. Her super
that.
earliness.
I do.
Yep, her super earliness.
Part of it just has to do with nursing school.
Right.
Honestly, like I was just so anxious to get there on time.
Here's the recoil.
Always
The
been
recall.
like that. No, I do
I
that.
accepted my thing.
Hey, I do that.
I
I do that. I'm like, I've got to be on time. It don't matter. Like even tonight,
on
whenever we
time.
were supposed to be here at 6,
Super
I
on
was
time.
freaking out. I
And
was
on
like, we need to
time-
be there at 6, Chase.
Yeah, like on time is 10 minutes early at least.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
To
the
me,
way I was
that's
raised.
how I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then-
So
I'm an
I'm
early
like
guy,
that.
too.
I am like that.
And then,
I'm not denying it.
and then second that
Oh,
she
no,
does.
this is the first one.
Yeah, that was just the first one.
Yikes.
We get 2.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
We get 2.
Tread.
They don't get 2. We get 1.
Tread lightly. She already responded and defended
Well, shit,
why her first one is
So-
okay.
She accepted it though.
Yeah,
she
oh,
accepted
yes,
her
she did.
fate.
Yes,
I do.
she
The
did.
second
Yeah.
one, though, the second one is she doesn't throw wrappers away of
Guilty.
any kind.
Guilty.
Any
100%.
kind.
Half a second.
And like
guilty.
she
100%.
loves candy, which is fine. Popsicles, anything. Like I'll wake up because when she stays up at night because she works the next night, so she has to stay up to get on the night routine. I'll wake up the next morning as I'm going to work, and I open the door, and there's just like
At least
Starburst,
5.
Starburst, Popsicle, Hershey Kiss, Kit Kat, Starburst, and I'm like, ugh. And the worst, like it's crappy cleaning. I hope that mic just caught that laugh right there.
That was an evil.
That
That was
was
a guilty.
evil.
That was evil. She's like, I know I do. I leave it for his ass to clean up.
Because I know he cleans it up.
But so I clean it up, and not only do I clean it up, but then we have our dog that has ate socks before. So our dog has no problem eating candy wrappers. So that's another thing that I'm scared of is I'm gonna potentially miss one that might fall on the floor and she get it. So the wrappers and the super earliness are the 2 pet peeves of mine.
Nice.
We took
So
I feel
guilty.
like it took up a long time, but
No,
yeah.
this is
You
fun.
took it.
This
You
is
took it
great.
on the chin.
1,000%.
Yep.
Okay,
Let's throw it straight back to the Abster.
Abby. let me have it.
Abby Lou.
Let me have it.
I feel like if I had more time, I could come up with better things. But like we just were told, like 30 minutes
I know.
ago. And by 30 minutes ago, I mean a couple hours.
What?
That we had to come up with things. Like I didn't know this ahead of time. I had to
Well,
think.
it should just be on the tip of your tongue, you know.
Well, there's just
You're
so
so
many to
sweet,
choose
though.
from.
You're just so perfect. That's
I
all.
went one direction, you went the other.
There's so many to choose from.
I think
One I can think of right off the top of my head is we have a lawnmower, and Doug is really great about mowing the yard.
It's
Like,
really what?
great about mowing the yard.
Thank you.
and we have a lot of yard to mow.
Mm-hmm.
You're damn right we
This
do.
Yeah,
is true.
y'all do.
And he loves getting the lines in the yard,
make it look pretty.
Stripe.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of
But when
course.
he puts up the lawnmower, he doesn't clean it off. So then the wet, moldy grass sits on the lawnmower so it can rot and die.
Should I
No.
Do you accept it?
I definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay, you accept it.
But what I'll do is, like, when it's time to mow the yard the next time,
After the grass has been sitting on there for a
after
week,
it's been sitting on there for a week,
which does absolutely nothing.
I will take my strong arms
And falcon punch it.
in a sexy outfit, because I know my lady's watching,
Right.
and I'll get on the ground underneath that
Darling.
underneath that bad dog,
Yeah.
and I'll scrape it off.
So let me
Respect.
Well, at least you clean it.
Okay, and then I guess.
so
Just afterwards.
just let me
But
ask
it
though.
is bad to let it sit.
Let me,
It
what
is.
is the point of cleaning it off after it's sat there for a week and then mowing again and letting it sit there? It's literally clean for like a half a second.
Because I don't want the blades to catch the moldy dirt that's up in there and spread it across our lawn or get jammed.
So one rebuttal, and we'll move on. We'll move on.
Don't you cover for your boy.
No.
Tread lightly! Tread lightly!
I think
We're going down.
I don't do that either. I do not do that either.
No, he
with
don't
my
at
zero
all.
turn. Well, I mean, obviously I have a push mower at my yard now, but my mom's zero. I've never did that with my zero turn.
I guess
And
it
I
is
feel
zero turn.
I don't do that, and I feel like I don't know you 100% like of your upbringing, but you come from a farm somewhat background, agriculture background. That's huge, like in a farm, because like when you put stuff up rough, it's gonna come out rough.
Yeah.
So I can understand that coming from a farm style
Yeah,
raising.
like when you put up equipment, you
Yeah.
fill the gas back up to where you
Yep.
found it, you clean it.
Yeah, you don't
Make
leave the
sure it's-
hydraulics like sitting up
Right,
and stuff like
right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So,
it's ready to
I
go
get it. Yep.
when you go, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it. So what's number 2, Abster?
I think the only other, well, the one thing that comes to mind is probably everybody does this, but
Just like having to pick up after him, leaving cups.
and wrappers like Chase said, and just like
The toilet paper roll
Dougie
empty.
Fresh and Flex.
straight
That's
up
the
empty.
worst.
Like that is such a savage move. When you have taken your time in the
Yes.
bathroom, you've used the last stitch of toilet paper,
Yeah.
And you
Just
choose
replace it.
selfishly to get up and leave that bathroom with that naked roll
Yes.
of toilet paper.
It's
the worst. Especially if you're a guest.
Whoa.
Because you don't want to go through their
Living on the
stuff.
square.
I do get a guess though, because like some bathrooms are tricky. Some people don't keep their
They
toilet paper
are.
in the bathroom, so you may not know where it's at. But this boy, he knows where our toilet paper's at. So it's just like picking up stuff and like replacing like the paper towel roll. You know, like picking up old dirty food. Shag carpet shack looks rough.
You feel like a mom.
sometimes. You feel like a
You
mom.
feel like a mom to your
Yes.
husband.
I feel like you're overdoing it.
Yes.
It is not
I
that
feel
damn
like
bad.
you said no rebuttal, so
I did.
here we are.
I take it. I
They
take
did. Take it on
I
the chin.
I take it back.
There you go.
I definitely do that.
Yep. Okay, as long as you agree. As long
Yeah,
as,
it is.
so none of the stuff that has been said so far, well, you still have to go, but none of the stuff that's been said so far has been a lie. It's all true.
No, I'm a
all
trillion
true.
% guilty of what you said.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say I probably won't rebut anything that Doug has to say.
All right.
It's
do it.
probably all true.
Do it. All right. Last but not least.
So my pet peeves, it's not as surface level, but like when we get in an argument, let's say it's pretty heated. I've got a lot to say, always, and
That's a
I will say all.
That's
of
why
it.
we started a podcast.
Pretty much. I needed to get some things off my chest. So, ooh, don't say it, Doug. Anyways, so
Lord.
I don't have to get. No, I'm not saying it. So we'll get in a heated argument, and I will say a whole lot, and then she'll just stare at me like she was just in a chemistry class, and she has nothing to say, and I have just expressed all of my feelings, and there's no reply, and I
I
just
could
want
see
to
that.
like
I
drown.
want to say something so bad.
And so I'm staring at her, and I'll say, well, do you have anything to say to all of the things I said? And she replies with, I'm processing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go process in the other room.
Well,
But
see,
anyways.
Call me when you're ready to down.
I was gonna say, I can understand why
Processor.
that makes you upset, but I can see why Abby does that as well.
Why
Because sometimes I just want to call Chase the horrible names,
Yes.
and I'm not,
Yes.
because if I say something, I'm gonna regret, and that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll just
Power
walk
move.
away.
That's
I'll
exactly what
just
she
walk
wanted.
away. I'll
Relationship
just
power
look
move.
at Chase and I said, I need to get in the shower.
Yeah.
And he'll just say, okay, I'll be out here whenever you're ready to
Well-
talk. Because I can be mean.
I would
Yeah.
rather
sassy.
I would rather her
B-word.
be mean.
Yeah.
I would rather her be mean and tell me what
Really?
she's feeling
Okay.
than just shut down and act
Did she
like
know that?
act like nothing I say is important.
Oh,
I would
Yeah.
rather her grab me by my throat
And-
than shut down.
Tell you.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
all fake.
horrible
That
names.
response would be fake.
You
True.
Any type of
No, it wouldn't.
yeah, it would, because I don't.
You'd be
really,
mad at me.
Because I don't really want
And that
to
that
grab
feeling
you.
is real.
I don't really want to grab you by the throat. I'm just mad in that moment.
True.
After the anger passes,
Then you can have a
It's not-
logical
Yeah.
have a
conversation.
logical- yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, but I need to
agree.
know what I said and how it affected you. And you literally gave me nothing. And are you gonna take this pet peeve, or are you guys
I'm
just gonna
taking it.
fight me the whole time?
I'm taking it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I was
It's
just curious.
100% legit AF.
No, I was just curious.
Yeah.
I do. I see why you get upset about that because you done just
I would
spilled your
rather
heart out.
know how you
So I see
feel
why you're upset.
Good or bad.
than not even share
Good or bad.
anything.
Good or bad.
Act like what I said doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just savage.
Well, and you're a very
needs to be-
sherry, feely type of person.
Yes,
so
I
to,
am.
to lay your heart out and then me not reciprocate, I'm sure that really.
And
Like hurts your
talking
feelings
about
and
things
stuff.
that
I
make
get it.
people mad. I
Yeah.
want to drown you.
Oh!
I want to absolutely drown
Wow.
you.
Wow.
Because I
We're
would
getting
rather
testy on the Power Move podcast.
I would rather you tell me how you
Censor! Move on!
I would rather you tell
We're
me
moving on.
tell me how you feel, because I care about how you feel, and if you're mad, I want to know that you're mad so I can help.
I know, honey.
This is dang.
Because
bro.
of the power
You're
of
coming in hot.
Hell yeah.
All right, so what's number 2? What's number 2?
That's like
I
number
gotta get a
1,
sip.
2, 3, 4.
No, she just doesn't reply when I share a whole bunch.
He's at it. Number 2, she drinks after me constantly.
No.
Simple.
So what's
So number 2 is kind of funny. It's something I'm envious of. She can poop faster than anybody I know. And it takes me a good, like my average poop time, I've timed it. It's between 5 and 10 minutes. 10 minutes bad day, 5 minutes good day. So I've got a lot of time. I mean, I've got time to answer emails.
Yeah.
To stand up and you're done?
Yes,
Wipe
it's
and everything?
it's everything. Yeah, but hers is 30 seconds
Wow.
probably.
I feel like women are just trained to do that naturally.
I like pee in the time she poops.
Well, I think.
So I'm envious of that, and it's a pet peeve of mine
Yeah.
because I'm jealous.
You're like, I wish I could do that.
I
still
really think dudes
get
take
jealous.
I think dudes take potty time as like a chance to just relax and like
With
get on your
that.
phone.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know about you.
100%. I know
I don't know about
Chase
you, but I
does.
definitely do.
That's what he does.
No, there are sometimes I'm trying to
Struggle.
force it, and,
I mean,
I'm afraid something's gonna get hurt.
I mean, sometimes.
So that is what I'm
but
doing.
other times, yeah,
on
I mean,
my
I do,
pet peeve.
I do take it as
While I'm
relaxation.
talking,
Well, and I
Chase.
think also they're like, I think I may have to use the bathroom.
Right now,
Maybe.
right now,
I'll
And
wait.
I'm like, I wait
Don't-
until
I'll
I'm
wait.
ready.
Yep, I ain't got the
I
time.
wait too. There's just so much. Like after I'm done, I'm like, damn.
Well,
Are you a double flusher, triple flusher?
Sometimes
Courtesy flush.
one flush can
triple
do it.
flusher.
My daddy
What?
is a triple flusher.
Triple flusher.
Yes.
Golly.
Jeff
Power
Shoemaker.
Nice
Sorry,
to know I have
Dad.
something in common with somebody.
Sorry, Dad.
Thank you, Jeff. All right, so we made it through the tough part of the pod. So let's be sweet to each other. What are 2 things that we love about each other that the other person does? We'll kick it off with the Abster. We've been going Blanchard Maker the whole time, so we'll just kick it off on this side.
What's the question?
Righteous.
2 things you love about me. Go.
Okay.
That I do. Make it happen.
You know, one thing that I really love about you is that you just love people. Like, you love everybody. And, like, literally, you would give somebody the shirt or pants off of yourself. You know? I mean, I've seen you do it. And literally, your pants.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that.
Yeah,
There's a
he
story
pants
behind that.
somebody.
And he has bird dogs on right now, so those are really nice.
So, I mean, just like your selflessness, I guess, is something that I really love about you and that I don't have a lot of, so I'm a little bit jealous of that. Just because you do have such a big heart and will do anything for anybody. And I love that about you.
Sweet.
Was there 2 things or 1?
2. Big care. Big loves. Big loves in the room.
Probably my second is just like if I'm upset or like super hurt over something, you like know right off the bat when I'm upset, and you know how to make it funny or how to just fix it. You know how to fix it. You know when I need to be left alone. You just have a good meter for reading me. I guess we've been together so long.
Cute.
Cute. Aww.
What else? Are we limited to 2? I'm really enjoying
I
this.
can keep going.
Aww.
I got more.
Me too. I can
I
keep
feel
going
like
too.
Now you gotta go there, Duxton. I feel like you gotta come in pretty strong. Y'all, you got a little
What you
savage
got?
there a second
What you
ago.
got, bro?
Did we?
You got a little savage there.
Did I?
Yeah, come on in strong with the love.
Well, I got
Bring the love.
I got some pushback.
Bring the love.
Anyways, I ain't dealing with no pushback.
Bring the love.
Not up in here.
Bring the
Not the
love.
Shack Carpet Jack.
That's right.
Bring
All right. So 2 things that I love about the Abster. One of the things is that she loves me more than anything on earth, and when I mean that is like she has a hard way of showing it sometimes, but like I don't have to hear her tell me that she loves me all the time because I know how much she loves me. She's not about the talk when it comes to love. She's about the real thing. And I just know she's got a tough exterior. You know, she'll talk some crap and stuff like that, but I've never met anybody with such a real big heart. So I know that she loves me so much, and I was acting like an idiot the other day, and she read right through it, and I threw the whole, you know, like in an argument, you try to say things that you don't mean. We talked about that just now.
Yep.
To hurt the other person, and sometimes it's useless, sometimes it matters because it could be true, but I was being an idiot, and she was just showing how much she loved me, and she knew that wasn't me. And she hugged me and took care of me. So your realness about loving somebody is one of the things I absolutely love that you do. You are always there for me, and you're always, you know, taking care of me. So that's one thing. The second thing I love that you do, I just had it on the tip of my brain, and it is escaping me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was talking about how you love me without showing it, like vibrantly all the time, but you're so real about it. That's what I love about you. I love how real you are. If you don't like somebody, you will let them know you do not like them. If you like somebody, you are all in on that person, and you are going to like them. I have I don't know, the curse or the talent of trying to be nice to everyone.
No matter how they are to you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
And it makes I've gotten better at it. Some days I feel like in the past I felt like a welcome mat sometimes. You know, like everybody can walk over me, but nobody's ever going to do that to her. And I know that if she is the realest person, you don't ever have to worry about what Abby's thinking. She's going to tell you. You're going to know exactly where she stands, and I really love that about her because I don't have to play any games. I know there's no games going on over there. I know exactly how she feels, you know. So
You just wish she'd tell you sometimes.
every once in a while, but you know.
Oh, that is true. True.
But like that, I like how she's real with y'all. She's real with every single person she meets, and you are gonna know within probably the first day that you meet her whether she liked you or doesn't like you.
That's the truth.
That's true.
Working with Abby for over a year, at day in and day out at a real estate office, that is the truth.
And it's such an honor to have her like me and love me.
Aw, cute.
Cute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna share something
Lukonens.
sweet.
He
The
is not
Lukonens.
person.
This isn't an honorary mention. This is just something that happened. The first thing Abby did when we were in the BAS lab, business and aerospace building at MTSU. We met at MTSU. We're gonna. I actually think we're gonna talk about that, but we were in the computer lab, and I was dating somebody, and then she didn't care. She turned to me while we were on the computer doing the homework, and we just knew each other through a mutual friend.
Oh,
she
Lord.
just turned to me and she said,
Don't tell me. Don't
Don't do it. She goes, kiss me.
I did.
So
Wow.
like I said, you know
I am so
exactly.
embarrassed
You
by that
said
story.
who had a significant other at the time?
I did.
Doug
He had a girlfriend. Yeah.
Whoa!
He didn't like her though.
I did like her. I did
She
do
doesn't
like
even
her.
go here. He didn't like her.
I did.
Obviously not.
Well,
He didn't kiss me.
that other girl went to Disney World and then broke up with me when she came back. I guess she met somebody. but
Mickey
anyways,
Mouse.
She caught on out of here.
I came out on the winning end of that battle definitely because I got the abster.
You-
So anyways,
That's
there's my
right.
little
Power
story.
move.
That was like the sweetest thing she had ever done. She just like we're like supposed to be focusing, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Kiss me."
I feel like that's like a scene in a movie.
Kiss me, baby, one more
I felt
time.
like a baby deer on top of ice. I was like, "Oh, what the hell do I do?"
He's a woman right here.
Let me tell you though, he was such
I'm
such a
taken.
good boy. He was like, I have a girlfriend. I can't do that. Like he was such a good.
Wow.
He was such
I
a
was
good
like-
person.
I don't know what I was.
You were good looking. I know she
Mischievous.
was good looking. I know that.
Cute.
Anyways, okay.
Attaboy.
Cute.
Tossing it over to
Let's go,
the Shoemaker Blanchard
Blanchard.
team. Flex.
I feel like I always go first.
Yeah, you go, Chasey.
You go.
Aww.
Mm.
Guys strike first this time. Yeah.
Guy strike first.
About the things that we love.
So one of the biggest things I love about Lexie was, even from the beginning, I knew it was going to be something cool and special, is her matureness. And with that being said, like, now that we live together, we share money together and stuff, is I love how we can sit down and have a responsible talk and like goal set. And that's what's like really attractive, is like set goals of what we want to do for as achieve, whether it even be redo this flower bed, get her new car like
Yeah.
we did, construct what debts we're gonna pay off, how we're gonna achieve this and that, and like constructively sit down and talk about it. We may even have different opinions at the time, but we always come out to a firm resolve of like what we're gonna do. And that's something that like I super duper love. Like, and I knew from the beginning, like when we started dating, because she is a hair under a year younger than me, you know, and I'm about to turn 24. So, you know, we met. I mean, I met her when she was
17.
technically 17, you know. So I knew even from 17 and on, like, okay, this is a girl that like is mature. She's not like a typical ditzy high school relationship, just kind of playing around. Like, she was, I could tell she was in it for a long haul from the beginning. So that is definitely one of the biggest things that I love about you and stuff. And
What else? Boom.
so, boom,
Big hearts.
there you go.
Big hearts. That was so sweet.
Definitely has to be her compassion and her love for people in general, but not just people, but her compassion, her love for children, I think, and the younger, and like even our puppy Nala and stuff, but like her compassion and when it comes to human life, and I know she's gonna be such a fantastic mother one day, and I just love everything about it. Whenever she like talks to a kid, holds them, you know, plays with them, you know, because Derek has, you know, a 3-year-old girl and stuff. Her friend has 2 kids, and anytime she's around them, I just love watching her do her thing with children and stuff. It just makes me so damn excited to potentially have a family with her one day. So, you know, the fact that I know she'll be like the greatest mother ever is like the best thing in the world that I love about her.
Sweet.
Cute.
That's so sweet.
There you go. There you go.
So glad we did this pod. It's so
Laying all the feels out.
Yep.
There's so many power feelings in here.
Power
feelings.
Power feelings. Power feelings. Feelings are manly.
Moves to make that are lovely.
There you go.
Go ahead, Flex.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, follow that
Go
up.
ahead, baby.
What? I know
Powered it
that
up for the girl.
Well, this isn't part of it, but back at you for that one. I think one of the biggest things is that we always kiss each other goodnight and goodbye, no matter what. My mom always raised me, because she lost her dad at a really young age, and her dad said, no, you leave this house, I don't care how angry you are at me, you give me a kiss on the cheek, because you don't know when your last day is. And I've always lived by that, and that's what I told him. I said, look, I want to make a pact. No matter what, I don't care how pissed off you are at me. I don't care how angry I am at you or vice versa. I said, always kiss me goodnight and always kiss me goodbye. And he's like, you know what? I love that. We do it, and even in our biggest fights, he'll kiss me on the forehead and say, all right, I'll see you whenever you're ready to talk. So I do love that, because I feel like if you go to bed angry, then it'll just escalate from there. And
Well,
so
you're
we're
right.
actually able to talk about it.
Yeah, and
So
you're right. You really don't ever know when, like, the last time you're gonna.
you don't.
When somebody leaves your presence, you don't know if you're ever gonna see them again.
Exactly. So that's why, being in 2 car accidents, luckily they weren't nothing super crazy, but working in the hospital, I mean, I see that all the time. Like, I'm like, what were the last, if I were to die today, what were my last words? What were my last things I said to whoever? And it don't only apply to him, it applies to my parents, to, all my family. But that's one of them. And the other one that I love something about him is, I really don't know how to word it. I guess his motivation. I'm not going to go deep into his past unless you're okay with that.
I don't care.
Dad.
Yeah.
His dad is currently, we don't really know, on drugs, left his mom and everything. So, anyway. He is, from day one, said, I do not want to be anything like my father. Whenever we do have kids, I want to be like them. He knows, he's aware that he has a temper at times, and he knows whenever I tell him, like, hey, you need to take a step back, he's like, all right, you're right. And so he's just, the fact that he utilizes not growing up with a dad, not as an excuse, like some people do, right? Just like motivation of, like, you know what, I'm not going to be like my piece of crap dad. Like, I'm gonna be better than him. I'm gonna make my mom proud. I'm gonna make my family proud. I'm gonna make Lexie proud, like everybody. So,
Aww, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Try to be.
Yep. Thank you.
So what are those 2 things then? I got the one thing about, because we were talking about the story before that kind of just spun off of Chase's. So the 2 things that you love about him. He's gonna be a good dad, and then control his temper. And what was the other thing?
Oh, the fact that he just always kisses me goodbye and goodnight. We never leave each other angry.
Sweet. That's
there it
precious.
is.
Sweet.
Much love in the room.
Much
a lot
love.
of warm, lovey vibes.
Huggies.
Man, it took a good turn there.
It did.
It got hot for a minute, and then it cooled right back on down.
Love it.
Speaking of hot, what's the sexiest thing about the other half?
Oh, ow, ow!
So
Gosh.
Flex, we're gonna roll it right back this way from you forward. So, what's the sexiest thing about the Chaze?
Here we go.
I've already got a few that I have. But.
There you go. Bromance is strong.
Okay, this might sound really stupid. The way his accent. His accent or
Little southern drawl.
Yes, his southern gentleman charm is the best way to put it. He still to this day opens up doors for me, and I'm like, oh,
Got a good boy.
yeah, his little southern country boy charm.
Cute.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Honestly,
I mean,
All right.
I've never heard that about the voice. That's new. There you go. Put me on it.
he's
Put
gonna
me on
start
the voice.
talking like this.
Put me on the voice, baby.
Trace Adkins.
That honking dog.
I was fencing. It was
Yep.
hard. Go ahead, Chaze.
Man.
What's the sexiest thing about the Flux?
You
I
know,
know there's just so many options.
So many.
Feel like this could
Let's
get
go down
you
the
in
list.
You know.
a boatload of trouble if you have a terrible answer on this.
yeah, I mean, we definitely want to keep it. We definitely want to keep it G-rated, right? So,
I mean,
honestly,
PG-13.
Honestly,
PG-17.
Honestly, I mean, besides her all-around good looks and stuff, one of the sexiest things about her I've always thought has been her smile. Like, I know that might
You
sound
do got a
lame.
good grill.
She
Thank you for my grill.
You got a good grill. See, you grill. You grill. And it's
Smile for me, Flexie.
yeah. I want to see you grill. Yeah,
Touch your grill.
Yeah, Chazé. But yeah, her smile has always. Anytime I see it, it just always, gets me going. It's one of the things that I noticed from day one. Kind of like you had, a little spin-off bonus story. How you had your bonus story.
You can have your bonus
Always.
story.
So
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking
I
me,
appreciate
Vicky.
you. What did she say? I didn't even hear it.
She just told you the truth. Anyways,
What did she say? What did she say? I didn't even hear it.
I was spinning off of Doug, and I said, "Thank you for asking, the king." Thank you for asking.
Savage.
I have a side story.
That's awesome.
Precious, go for it. Let's hear this goodness.
So, like I said, the sexiest thing I think about her is her smile from the very beginning, because the way we truly met was on social media, Instagram and Twitter, really.
Yeah.
Twitter.
When I haven't
sphere.
tweeted in like years. I mean years.
Twitter.
I keep it up and active just to check on sports stuff.
He
Honestly.
acts like he's 40.
I haven't.
Years. It's been years.
You can look at my Twitter account. It's been at least 2 years, at least.
I believe you.
But
Put up some pictures.
the way we met, the way we
They're gonna
met
be huge.
is on Twitter. When I was single, was tweeting the dumbest, silliest things. But one of the things that I retweeted or tweeted myself originally was a picture it was just a picture quote, and the quote said, "A lot of guys go for the boobs and the butt and all that, but to me, if a girl has a knockout smile, like, you've got me hooked," or whatever is what it said.
Wow. Really
That
deep there.
was my what?
I know. I was 17.
That was my
I
tweet.
wouldn't eat it up at 17.
That was my
And
tweet.
I did.
That was my
17.
tweet. And at the time, like, let's put myself at the time, she went and favorited, liked on Facebook. She favorited the tweet, and at the time that she favorited it, it had been tweeted 4 months prior to her favorite.
I was creeping on
So
that pod.
that was the automatic sign of like, oh my gosh, this girl has went yeet, scroll on my
She went deep
on my
into the
Twitter
feed.
page, and she's like, "Ooh, you're talking about a girl? Me, I could be that girl."
Definitely not.
And
And
Yeah.
that
Oh, sorry.
went backwards. Absolutely.
yes, she
No.
did.
No,
Yes,
I didn't favor it.
But she was
because
like,
of that.
"Oh, he's not, a potential d-bag,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I liked
So
it.
I was like, "Oh, this girl's done scrolled 4 months back on my Twitter, so she's into me."
Let's
so,
hit her up.
So I was like, "Brr, hey, smiley face, bing, send." So bam,
Power DM.
power DM led to a power
look where you
move.
are now. Gonna
Here
get
we're
married.
getting engaged.
Crazy.
Now we're getting married.
Dang.
There you go. There it is.
Love it.
So, Team Lukonen, what's the sexiest thing about each other?
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Come in strong.
Blow up abs.
My pajamas are looking real hot right now.
They're pretty fly.
Hey, I commented on them
I've got
as
to
soon as
say,
I walked in.
they're doing
These
some
butterflies
work.
are
They're doing
doing
some work for you.
Good things for you.
You know. The best thing, the sexiest thing about Abby is just how freaking cute she is. She's like cute about everything. She loves animals. She loves taking care of things. And she's just got cute little brown hair. She's also got a cute little brown smile. And she's just cute. And
Yes, I agree.
She talks.
She's a
She talks like little animals sometimes. I don't know. It's just the cuteness is overwhelming, and to me,
Yes.
cuteness is sexy. So
Even when she says the F word, it's just so cute.
yes, it is.
And I say it a lot.
It is.
And she may say
It's powerful cuteness.
power
I
cute.
love
Clean for the pod, though.
Yes.
Yes.
No F's for the pod.
Great
No
job.
F's for
No
the
F's for the
pod.
pod.
Great job.
That was cute.
You're no, you're cute.
You're cute,
No, you're-
Abster.
That was
Yeah,
the whole
you're
thing.
cute.
You're just overwhelmingly
Doug.
cute.
Overwhelmingly cute.
And when you say that I'm cute, I'm like, you're cute.
no, you're cute.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Anyways, she's just super
Ladies and
damn
gentlemen, if you
cute.
could see
She
this.
is. She must be a
You
cute
don't like
little
to see this.
mouse.
Like if you were married to like the cutest teddy bear on earth, like
Yes.
or the cutest little chipmunk, like an
Chipmunk,
adorable
that's a
little
good one.
animal. But she's a human and she's my wife. And
Yeah.
Not a
Mrs.
chipmunk.
Not a
super
chipmunk,
cute.
but
Not
I
a-
do
lady.
stuff a lot of stuff in my cheeks though, like popcorn and like
Yes.
candy and stuff.
which
Yep.
makes her
Them
cuter.
jelly beans.
She likes to snack.
Jelly beans,
Hibernation.
Like things just get her excited. Like
Oreos.
dessert.
Yes.
Peanut
She
butter
loves
M&Ms.
dessert. Yes.
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Yeah.
Peanut
Yeah.
M&Ms, yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, don't.
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
Don't make a
lightly.
mistake on
We
that.
get that party size bag.
She's just super dang cute.
Boom.
So
What about you, Astor?
As y'all are going through it, I was sitting here thinking, what can I say?
But over time, I feel like how you view sexiness changes. Like the longer you're with somebody, like
Yes.
your definition of sexiness kind of changes. And like it's so sexy for him to like do like adult stuff, like clean out the dishwasher
or make dinner, or
or like vacuum.
There you go.
it's so strange.
But it almost is like, he's a husband taking care of his family.
Right.
Power.
Or taking out the garbage. Like,
Whenever he mows that lawn, it's like, okay,
Power.
he's doing it.
how about when I lifted that entire roll of fence into the back of the truck that day alone?
well, that was dangerous. You could have thrown at your back. And I did
Buddy.
yell at him for that.
Buddy did.
Tank.
Because he's powerful.
But he did.
On the Power Move podcast.
While he flexes in his tank.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I
From
think like,
Worthwhile brand.
I mean, obviously you're super handsome and I love you very much.
So are you.
But like
past the surface level.
Like the physical
yeah, the
looks.
surface level stuff and physicalness. I think that
that's just super sexy when you
No, I agree.
like just are a husband and you just can
stand
not a
up for
piece
your
of crap.
family and do.
like do things.
It's super sexy how tough she is. Like she's like stupid tough.
Agreed.
When I first met her,
She is.
I was like checking on my arms to make sure like I was manly.
Well, I did
enough.
work at a horse barn.
She worked at a horse barn, and I was just like, girls like jacked. She's like her arms are jacked. Like this
Not so
woman
much
can
anymore.
pick up some serious weight, and like I was like about it. I was like, well, imagine, look at her toss those hay bales. Maybe she could toss me around a little bit.
Abster's got the Popeye.
Again, like, insert.
Anyways,
He's
That was horrible.
yeah, so like you were hacking up a loogie after.
Suggestion.
Anyways.
You need some Zyrtec, bro?
whatever the sound the Jacksonville Jaguars make, I don't hear it very often because the Titans
Yeah,
are stomping them
they
so
don't
much.
score. Yeah,
We did.
99-yard
Gang,
run.
gang.
So
Twice.
Gang.
Twice.
So as cute as you are, what do you think I could learn from you that I've been stubborn about? That I could, like something I could gain that
That's a
I
good
don't have
question.
right now from you that I could do better.
Well, I do think you touched on it earlier. Just like letting people run over you. You were really bad when we first got together. Like when we first started dating, you would just, like doormat for anybody. And I think I've rubbed off on you a little bit, but I think that's probably one of the things that you could learn from me because I'm so like, tough and stuff.
Savage.
Part of her
I
sexiness.
am savage.
It is.
Just to like stand up for yourself, and I think one of the hardest things for you is to say no. And sometimes, even though it hurts that person for that moment, it empowers you and makes you feel better, and that you're not letting people run over you. So I think saying no sometimes isn't always a bad thing.
I like
You
it.
said no to me hanging out before.
Ooh, baby steps.
Yeah, I'd check those texts. I don't think I ever have.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I'm joshing.
I know because that's
it's
a
like-
bold-faced lie.
No, you definitely have. But I mean, like it's been
Prove
like
it.
It's been a once or twice.
Prove
thing.
it.
I can't prove it.
I
to you.
know.
Easy.
No, I
It was my turn.
Oh my lord.
Hey,
She is rubbing off on me.
I get it. No, I get it because I'm the same way. I agree with Astor because I'm the same way.
I think y'all are.
Yeah,
lot
we're a
alike
lot
in
alike.
it.
for
Yeah.
that reason.
They are.
We're
Which
yes
is
men.
why we need a trip to Lambeau to
We do.
express our selflessness for each other and
On behalf of the Titans crew.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope y'all don't get in a fight.
If it happens, could you imagine
I'm not
how
banning
much
either one.
He asked me
How
that
much
too.
of
He
each
said, "Are
other's
you going to ban me
backs
out?"
we
I said,
have?
"No,
Yeah.
You probably
no.
deserved it.
You're an adult. Stay out of jail."
Yeah,
So-
whoever
Either way.
picked on us made a
Yeah,
mistake.
it wouldn't be a good day for them. But you, Duxter.
Patience. You could use some patience from
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
That's it.
100.
The
I have
end.
no backup to that.
Hey, she
That's
honest.
all there is.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
What's happening over there?
Patience.
Procrastination.
Like he
You
could-
have it or he
No,
has it?
he
Whoa,
has
she
it.
just shot off like a cannon. She was like, procrastination.
She was
She's
right
like,
behind
She
it.
was like, I've been waiting for this question.
Oh,
First of all, it's my turn.
this is where I shine right here.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to let everybody know that it was her turn, and she said procrastination. Like she made it her
red
turn.
light wasn't even on yet.
I mean,
It
And she directed
I was
it
rolling this
straight,
way.
Chase.
I was rolling this way.
Yep.
She said,
Straight.
"No, excuse me, everybody,
Go. Didn't
shut
even
the hell
over
up.
here.
Procrastination."
She didn't even collect the $200.
I mean, there was a pause after because we were shooken.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm shooken.
Doug was like,
shining
Doug was like, he looked at her, he's like, are you talking about him?
I was like, this guy? What do you mean, this procrastinator over here?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, baby. Let me have it.
I'm a very type A personality. I like things planned out. And I get sometimes it can be a little too planned out. However, for example, we are getting
She got
married.
examples.
Yes, we are getting married.
You
And
two are.
right now, well, me and Frank just might.
Hey, he's a good option. He's a good second.
He's great.
Yeah,
Great
like he's 3 episodes special guest. So
Yes,
he's,
look at
he's,
him.
he's on that power status. Go ahead. Sorry.
But I'm in the middle of trying to get addresses, which since you guys have gotten married before, you know
Oh.
how tedious and how much that sucks.
So bad.
Housing addresses, it's horrible.
Whole lot of stuff.
Especially for the amount of people that are coming. It sucks. So anyway, I gave him a list of people that was on our wedding list. I said, text all of these people and get their addresses. It has been a month and he just now got them
Oof.
to me. And I've asked him every single day. I said, text 2 people a day, 5 people a day.
Kind of like that sphere of influence.
That's all
Got to
you
hit that
need.
up, little at a
That's all
time.
you need. And the whole being late thing, I get that I can be super early. However, him, too late.
Too late.
Just too late. Like, he'll wait till the last minute to do things. And I'm like, dude, you're making it harder on yourself.
It's true. I have
Like,
no
you,
remorse.
like,
Doug's
you really
consoling
are.
Chase.
Like, I'm like,
He
dude,
is.
if you
giving me
just do
comfort.
these things, your tomorrow, just like how you said working
Yeah.
late, like, you do that to help yourself, your future
Your
self.
future self, yeah.
And that's what I told him. I said, dude, if you just did this, it would save your future self so much hassle.
Yeah.
So much hassle.
When we worked together, procrastination, I could see it.
Yeah.
100%.
And that's like,
We still do.
so like
We
he
still
works,
work
he works
together.
at Lowe's at 5 a.m. So he gets up at 5 a.m. to go in his shift at 6 a.m. He plays video games up until 11, 12 o'clock, and then wakes up and he's exhausted the next
Lord,
day.
she laying it all out.
Oh my God, I have
She
one.
laying it all
We
out.
have one thing. One
You're
thing.
procrastinating because you procrastinate on the work that day. So then you have to stay up and play your video games until 11 and 12 o'clock, and you're hurting. You're just putting your future
I don't
self at a
want.
worse
We
case.
should.
Doug's
I don't want to hurt
trying.
you. I don't want to hurt you anymore.
But he knows
like
it's true.
half of the room's already done it.
Yeah. And you
I'm gonna have to
you
talk
wanna-
about how
wanna
you
finish
forgot the Red Bulls in the earphones, and we're half an hour late. I didn't want to mention that. What is
Well, I
yours,
appreciate
Chase?
it.
What's,
Yeah, Chase, what do you got?
what do you have to say?
Hold on.
From you.
Wipe up your tears.
Hold on. You hear that?
There's a lot.
I'm coming up out of my freaking grave that was just built for me. Woo! Yep, that's me.
What
That
could
is
we?
all me. And look, and you know what, guys? Just for funsies, I'm gonna add to it. The worst part about those addresses is I'm a real estate agent and I can look up half of it.
Yes!
I didn't even think about that.
It's only-
No, and his
Once
job is
I
on his
actually
phone.
sat once I actually sat down and tried to do it, it only
was like-
It took 20 damn minutes. Yes.
Oh my lord.
And so
You probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
So to 100% not even give a rebuttal to that, I 100% agree. I do that. Yep.
So you could learn to not procrastinate
Yes.
from the flex.
Yes.
Yes.
What could she learn from you?
This
Don't laugh.
So this is gonna be really bad, but I
Or
feel
laugh.
like she would agree. But I feel like it goes in the opposite spectrum of where she is so detail oriented that she gets way too stressed way too quickly. She needs to let some things go and go with the flow a little bit more in life.
Yeah, I'm a
We're
tight
both like
ass.
that.
Yeah,
tight ass.
she needs to just go with the flow a little bit more. Like this past weekend, between the house just needing dusting and laundry, which I should have helped out with, and stuff, and I didn't.
Wow,
I
you
was
took
out
that one.
showing houses.
Took that one.
Chris.
I did. But the thing is about it, it's a double-edged sword. Where yes, I definitely don't need to procrastinate as much as I do, but on some occasions too, she needs to. If she could learn a little bit, is be a little bit more carefree, be a little bit more go with the flow versus trying to plan everything pinpoint accuracy.
Agreed.
She's getting definitely better on vacations too about it, but when it comes to like just a lot of household things and now the wedding things and stuff, just kind of not necessarily even being more carefree, but taking it one by one versus like the big. She just she sees the big plate full and immediately goes into like crazy mode potentially, instead of taking it one by one by one. So,
One step at a time. How do you eat an elephant?
yep,
One bite at a time.
that's it.
Boom.
That's it.
I mean, if I could swallow it whole, I will.
There you go.
There you go.
You would die.
That's what she said.
You're a human. Nice.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I mean, let's be honest. We were all
I
thinking that.
I don't even know what she said. But anyways, Abby, what do you wish I would do more of?
What do I wish you would do more of?
Yes. For you, or just
For me?
just in general, like around here, with you.
Your question is starting to flower out here.
No, it's not. What do you want?
Blossom.
What do you want me to do more of?
What do I want you to do more of?
Yeah, either for our relationship or just for myself or whatever. Just what do you want me to do more of?
I feel like you always ask me that question. Like you're.
What do you want me to do?
You always want to please.
What do you want from me, lady?
Like the Notebook.
What do you want? I know two things that I want from you. Oh,
Whoa!
that came out real bad.
No.
That came out real
Easy.
All
bad.
right, Abby.
It's
Let's
easy.
Abby has the floor. Abby's red lights on.
Yes, it is.
Why am I just going blank?
I'll go.
There's nothing.
I can
Yeah,
go.
you go. Go.
So
Since you're ready.
Well, no, I'm not ready.
You
These
know.
these aren't even bad.
Yeah.
One, I'm gonna list two of them. I know I'm only supposed to list one, but I'm gonna list two. I wish you rubbed my back more. That's kind of sweet.
That's a good
That's
one.
precious. the second, because it helps me
That's
go
a good
to
one.
sleep. But I know that if I fall asleep first, that it's a nightmare for you. So I understand. why you
Because
don't.
he snores.
Yes, I do.
I was gonna ask.
Do you want me to do more of that?
Like so bad.
Then that doesn't.
Yikes.
I used to wear earplug when it was at its worst. I think I've kind of maybe got a little immunity now. I used to wear earplugs and then on top of the earplugs, noise canceling headphones with music playing.
Yeah. They're right
Oh
here.
my god.
And I could still hear his ass.
Dang.
You have some serious obstruction and sleep apnea
I
going
really
on.
do.
He needs to be
When I-
elevated or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
y'all need to
I
get that
need lots of help.
Tempur-Pedic, where like half of it goes up.
And he's got some sinus problems that add to it.
Yeah.
He's just congested, can't breathe.
Stop that
Just
boy.
a
Actually, sometimes I
failure.
feel bad for him. Sometimes I'll like lay there and see if he's even
Make sure he's
breathing.
still breathing. Yeah.
Dude,
That's
Lexie
scary.
done that to me once.
Scary. That's scary.
I-
You snore, Lex?
Oh heck no.
I know.
No,
You
I
snore,
don't.
Chase?
I do.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
he does.
Sometimes.
All right, go ahead, sir.
So the second thing is I wish you were more decisive on when I asked you where to eat, especially when I've picked like 2 or 3 times in a row and I'm just wanting to give you.
I feel like that is the most like world renowned like
spouse stuff.
issue
Yeah,
ever.
relationship issues.
And like if we have stuff in the house, it's no brainer. I just make something. But if it's like, oh man,
we got to be in the mood for
we're
it.
out of groceries. You know, well, I did ask her tonight. I said, "Do you want me to order Domino's?" I narrowed the plane. So she actually, you did it today. You're boss.
Boom.
Today. Because I said spaghetti or I'm ordering Domino's. Go. She goes spaghetti. Boom.
Well, one of the problems is that
Decision
he
made.
never wants to. He doesn't want to spend money, and I'm like real bougie when it comes to food.
Me.
I want to
Hard.
go in somewhere, sit down, have a server.
Yes.
They need to give me stuff,
Yes.
and I'm real bougie.
Same.
Real bougie, and his expectations are low. Like he could eat out of the dumpster. And he'd be fine with
No,
it.
come on.
That's literally
Jesus.
Chase. He can throw.
He could.
I'm not
never
joking.
eaten
I've
out of a
seen
dumpster,
him.
so
Said you could.
No, I couldn't. No,
Yeah, you could.
no, I
You know
would
those
rather
little-
starve.
If we lived
You're
on the
a
street,
savage.
you would eat out of a dumpster.
To survive, yes, I'll do anything to survive and save my
Because you're a king. And
This
I'd
is
be in the
literally,
dumpster
we
with
have
you.
had like good stuff at home. And this homie just decides, little Velveeta cups.
Yeah.
He will cut up a hot dog and throw it in the Velveeta cup.
Smart.
Child.
Patricia Smith.
And I'm like, I'm going to make like chicken quesadillas or let's go out to eat. No.
Even worse, Chase told me this story once where
Anything wrong with this?
he. I'm telling it, man. I'm telling it.
I feel like
He
I know where this
was-
is going.
God, so trashy.
Oh my god.
I mean, it is.
You were just talking like 20 minutes ago about how
So
Abby
bad.
tells whatever's on her mind.
Yeah.
It is.
Do it.
He told me a story once
Let me know.
about he went over to, I guess it was Eric's house.
I knew that's
And
where you
This
were going
meat
with this.
that he left out in the
It
garage.
was Mexican, and he left it on the
Yes.
trunk of a vehicle
Yes.
in the middle of the summer. And then he came back either that day or the next day.
The next day
and
ate it.
How you didn't die of like salmonella, I
I
will
told
never
him.
know.
And that's what
My
I told
stomach
him.
would have come out of my bottom.
It's
because I've been
100%.
so
It's like I
upset.
never even left.
100%.
Just for a little bit more
That's
sauce.
exactly what he said too. It was still warm.
The fact that it
Okay.
stayed warm in the garage where there's pests.
You know I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't. I've worked in a kitchen.
That's true.
I would not do that. I know
That's true.
temps.
That's true. That's true. He does have like
Jeez.
he did get for Christmas like this really badass thermometer that like you can just hold it in the air and it'll tell you the temperature of the air.
It was sick, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's cool.
I use
But
it for my steaks.
When you told me that story,
Yeah.
that
I
was
felt
like
bad
the lowest of the
when
low.
he told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the
I mean,
same thing.
it was good.
Lowest of the low.
So,
So let's get back.
yeah, get back on track
Let's
here.
get back on
Sorry.
track.
what should I do more for you? Or for just what should I do more?
I think just really just pick up after yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty solid.
Just pick up after yourself. That's it.
What about you, Flex?
I feel like I've told you this before, but if I ask you to do something, just do it. I hate asking multiple times. Like, hey, can you do the dishes tonight while I'm at work? And then I come home and the dishes aren't done. Hey, can you do the dishes today?
Yeah.
And then I wake up to go to work and the dishes still aren't done.
See,
Like, I
that's-
feel like his mom at that point.
Yeah,
and I
that's
don't
when
like
the sexiness
that.
goes down.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Like, that's a
Stories are
turn
a
off.
lot alike, Dougie.
Turn off and just don't
Yeah.
even like.
Just if
yeah.
I ask once,
We were
in
made
my
the pod.
opinion, I shouldn't have to ask. If you see that something needs to be done around the house,
Just do it.
just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I'm with you. I'm on that train.
But if I have
Like,
to
like
ask
I did,
once,
like I did this afternoon when
Okay.
I did all the dishes and cooked dinner. Like a
you did.
Bam.
You picked up
Yeah.
Abster's plate,
Yeah,
and I
you're
was
great.
like, Dougie.
That's great.
So I do want to say something. I used to be the absolute worst.
He really
The
did.
worst. We almost killed each other the first 2 weeks we lived together.
Yeah.
I was absolutely
story.
the worst
Yeah.
about that. I was a child. I would not clean.
One of the worst things is he would get undressed and leave
I
his,
just
clo-
leave
his
my
dirty
clothes where they
clothes right beside the dirty clothes hamper.
You're one of them.
Like, for the-
Was.
I went through a lot of rehab for this.
Good.
He did. A lot of bitching.
Yeah.
A lot of bitching. Yeah. From me.
You guys know what she's capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have. This is a
That's some tough
180.
rehab.
This is a one.
She's Alcatraz,
a one-
and you're an inmate.
He's
A
come a long
180.
way.
I'd be Alcatraz.
Like the first 2 weeks we lived together, I think I cried every day.
Yeah.
I did. I think I did.
She literally walked out of our apartment with her bathing suit on and a towel, and she just went to the community pool and swam by herself. That's how mad she was.
In the hood.
She was justified.
She was trying to drown herself.
We lived in the
justified.
hood.
At that point.
She was justified. I went down there before it got rough to be like, hey, look, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Good for you.
But anyways. All right. You guys are up.
All right, so she just, nailed her dagger again. No, I'm just kidding. So she said just to do more things when she asked to do it, like the dishes and stuff. So mine would be the same in the fact, not necessarily of chores, but if we're ever doing a project together, whether it be redoing the flower bed, putting up shelves in the closets, putting up new shelving and stuff, or any household like project, like not chore project. If I ask you to do something or hand me something, just do it. Like just do it, even if it's wrong. I'll eventually figure out that it's wrong, or I'll come to you and be like, I can't get this.
We too controlling for that.
She's like, well, if I
Basically.
say, hey, hand me that. Why? What do you mean, why?
I'm a logic.
Hand me that saw. I'm about to cut this down. Why are you cutting it down? Because it's in my way. That's why.
No, I am.
Because of
I am guilty of that.
I mean, I'm like, hey, go get me the drill. Why you need the drill? Because I'm going to screw some things. What drill? Like, I'm just like.
I am guilty of that. I am.
Like, it's.
I'm just a logical brain person. Like me, like I
Like, she
said,
has
we're
to
too
ask the
controlling.
why questions, and I'm like.
Yeah, we need to know.
I'm a
This is not a
scientist
time for why.
background.
Yeah.
I'm a
This is
science
not a
background.
time for why.
Abby does that.
I know.
That too.
And I'm
I
just
do.
like,
I'm guilty of it. I'm definitely
And
taking
then it's
it.
like
I'm
I've
guilty.
got it all like worked out in
yeah,
my head.
you're already on step
I like
7.
I know where I'm at, but
Yeah.
no, tell me so that I know too, and then I can say, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Bingo.
Guilty.
That's it.
See,
Guilty.
Doug
Well, what are
just
you doing?
figured it out.
Yeah, she-
Exactly.
They're like,
Why
no,
would you
I've
do
never
that?
done
I need
it like
to make
that
sure your
before.
hypothesis is correct.
Yes.
I've never done it like that before. My mom did it like this before.
I
know she probably did it well too, but I'm about to do it a different way.
Can you hand me the short chain? Well,
Why?
Why do you need the short chain?
And
Because
that's
if I
what
want
I'm
to reach it, I don't want the long chain. Short chain, please.
Yeah, they turn into children when you tell them no. Or why?
I don't think.
I'll get it myself.
That's what it turned into. Oh, let's get it back now.
Drill.
Or Chase throwing shit.
Yelling, Chase? I don't know.
I'm mad at me for asking you to get it. And then you asking my.
Yep. Well.
That's hilarious. I feel like that happens. I feel like I do that to her too, though.
Right.
Like I feel like we do it to each other. I'll be like, well, why do you want to do that?
Yeah.
I think I do that.
I do it more to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Guilty.
definitely guilty.
Well, do you guys have anything else before you want to sign off on the spouse pod?
Thanks for having us.
Oh, good lord.
Thanks out of all the other having us, the digs, the ups, the downers. She's like, thanks for having us.
We really liked it.
us. I'll
come was back great. next
week
Yeah.
We enjoyed our
with
experience.
pitches.
I think it's been fun though. It's been really fun.
We unpacked a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. We definitely unpacked a lot. There's gonna be some
I told
conversations
you.
after this.
I
after this
told you to
pod's over.
have me on.
Yep.
I love it.
She has. Flex has actually really been looking forward to this, so I hope it's been everything that she wanted, baby.
I said, when are you gonna have someone awesome on there like myself?
Legit. Legit.
That's it. Man, I mean, what do you
This is
think,
awesome.
Doug? It's been fun,
I think
man.
it's great. Thanks everybody for listening.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Big shout out to the Abster and the Flex for coming on the show, being vulnerable. You know, us being vulnerable
Us
too.
being vulnerable.
I think it was good. I think we made a step forward in both of our relationships tonight.
Absolutely.
And
I think so.
hopefully you guys can too. Thanks for listening to the pod. You were listening to the Power Move Podcast. And as always, deuces!
Deuces! Ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wow, wow.